Shamiso chaitika muvagari veZimbabwe vakanga vakagara zvakanaka kwazvo. Pakauya hondo yeminda vanhu vakakanganiswa. Vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakamuka vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakamuka vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakamuka vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakamuka vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakamuka vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakamuka vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakangona tsunami chete. Chishamiso chaitika muvagari vemuHarare vakanga vakagara zvakanaka kwazvo vachivakisa dzimba kuti vabudirire. Vakangona tsunami chete. Chishamiso chaitika kumarofa emuHarare vakanga vakagara nemadziko mamutaundi vachitsvaka mabasa kuti vazvishandire. Vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakamuka vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakamuka vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakamuka vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakamuka vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakamuka vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakamuka vakangona tsunami chete, tsunami chete. Vakangona tsunami chete.
By July 2005, following the United Nations damning report on the humanitarian crisis in Zimbabwe, all those in informal settlements and so-called illegal structures were burnt out, demolished and moved on. Some were simply dumped in the bush. Others left by the roadside. Government promised new houses for all the displaced and a few were built. But in Harare, thousands were herded into a new camp, Hopely Farm, where conditions were at best squalid. What has happened to the victims of Operation Murambatsvina in the year since what the people called the tsunami and the United Nations called a meltdown? It has been a year of exceptional rainfall, normally cause for joy and bumper harvests. The rain brought only more misery to those now living in shacks.
Udinga nje uhlala hlala lokhu ngasesibheka nje ukuthi ngibe ngisenzele ukuthi umoya nyana enze ukuthi hayi ngaze ngodola kanti ukuthi ngithole indlinkani kwazi kwabuya isikhathi sezulu akhona sithatha amabhesi azilusise nalwana sapha khona kuze kube nje sithi ngiyinzathi umuntu ongathi sizazana ngithole masinyane kanti ngikani
uhlala egangeni iganga ladalela inyamazana ayikhona umuntu langaye wathi esenze uhulumende wathi hayi linike ivule lihlezi so yanini lapha bakuzaba ngcono kulo kufika lapho ngobulala nje aliyekile njengenyamazana incedile kuhlala ngubaba wethu kodwa uyasibhaso pha kodwa ke lapha nakacabanga umuntu umdilizela umuzi ufana le inkomo yakho nxa ungayikhipha edakeni lapha usiyakwa ke esinye isiba yanti uqale wakhe ususiyayikhipha inkomo le susiyayingelisa kulesana sibayo subulala ke lesana sibayo kanti kunjalo
nje umtshele ngithi wena kuyafanana loku thatha ingqamu ubulala umuntu akula mehluko ngoba ubaba wethu kube kunje umntwana lapha ekhala bathi baba ngidambile thatha ingqamu iswazi chayi yena umntwana ekhala ethi baba ngidambile kuyafanana akula mehluko.
izulu libuyile liphelele. Iyangena sibizela la siphakathi kwayo. Lezi angiqalisa kade sengizulu lezi kade sikhona izo nesizwe. Lani liyayibona indawo khona. Isikhalazo sami isikhulu. Kuthi kumbe ngazuza amaphilisi ngizuza lokho umuthi wokugcoba izilonda lani lisibonela.
At Hopely Farm in Harare, thousands are living under the same bit of plastic that they were a year ago.
Kuno kwatukugara kuno kumvura tinotonhora zvokuti magombeza tiri kutofuga nevana mashoma zvototi chando gombeza chairo rinotomuka rakatotota nechando. Ita kugara kwatiri kuita hatina panyatsogara pakanaka rasi imba dzacho hatisati tawakirwa kuno kwatiri kwacho nemwana kurwara kwaanenge achiita.
Esa ikliniki yekunguva dzinga kliniki hanzi hadzidi kuti muve munomu nokuti zvamakutoita atova madhona zvamakutoita makutobatsiriki hatizoda madhona munomu kuti madhona apinde mupi wadzinga kliniki inobatsira warutanzi ndiyo yemadhona waunza iyoyo kanzuro saka ikanzuro yachoita iri kutiuraya vanhu.
Operation Murambatsvina has left many without access to basic health care. This man was bitten by a snake as he tried to construct a shelter from the rubble. His decomposing body was found several days later. The people at Hatcliffe Extension, burnt out and ordered to leave, were later given permission to return to nothing.
Saka zvakangodaro gore rakapera ndopakazotanga nyaya dzekunzi vanhu vakuda kupazirwa posarwa yatinoti tsunami. Saka tsunami yakarova munhu wese yakapwanya chero zvawakanga uinazvo semarata munoona iwaya anga aritori marata ayo padzimba iwaya zvaiva zvokutongobvutirana uko zvimwe zvichitsva uko zvimwe zvipwanyiwa zvimwe zvichiti kuti uzongowana wacho wanosara nacho ndobva tazobva manje ndobva tazoparadzwa.
Kangouya masoja pano apa zvinonzwisa sisi and upenyu wakadaro hauiti achinzi pusa chitangwena chako machisiyawo ubatize moto zikaitika saizvozvo yepandakabatwa neBP gumbo iri neruoko rakasitoka site yaleft yakasitoka asi still pandiri pano apa ndichiri murwere ngekuti nesimba handichisina. Basa rangu ini ndira building ndinovaka asi yezvinezvi handichisina basa ndinovaka sei ini ndiri murwere tichiri kuneseka hakusiri kuneseka inini ndega asi tese musha uno tiri kuneseka kokuti muri kungozviona kugara kwacho zvimba zvacho mvura yanga achiti achativhurira hapana mvura taakunwa yamuzvibhorani and so forth.
Boil it, you sanitize it by boiling it, then you put jig or you put Dettol, then you're fine.
kuediktive extension asi dambudziko ratinokona kundoreve matoilet nemvura magari racho nekuita zvokubuda mvura dzatitomwa dzatina dzisina utano hwanze kufanana uyezve dambudziko ratinaro nderedzimba hatina yatsogara zvakatsokukwana tinongogara mudzimba dzekubva dzisina utano hwanze kuti katsikanei.
Thousands of people were thrown out of Victoria Falls, and some, with nowhere else to go, camp in shacks within half-built abandoned structures.
Lapha kusithi sesilomnyaka ngemva koMurambatsvina singu-9. Kula ma-toilet amanzi sikhangale standing nesitolo lapho mama khona bengakafaka i-toilet.
Abantwana bakwanisa ukungena ezihlahleni la beyenza idodi. Kuyabe sokumele wena mzali wakho umkhangele umbone ukuthi ungene ngapha umntwana ukhipha idodi liya ngoba lapha kupheke ngaphandle. Nxa ngawe ungayekela ukumbona idodi liyana kungaba lo moya uthulile lana solubuye kudleni. Sebeqalisa futhi abantu ukukhwehlela yikho ugcine sokuthi umuntu le-TB ngenxa uthuli lona loliyana.
Kutanga kwakaita Murambatsvina takapisirwa mapuranga edu ataiva nawo ngachizozwi achaenda mundogara pastendi penyu.
All over Zimbabwe, children's education has been disrupted. Operation Murambatsvina's aim was to destroy the informal sector. People are barred from earning a living through vending. Unemployment stands at 80%. Inflation well over 1,000%. Money is scarce.
I said grade 1, grade 2.
Kuziyo vana vechikoro havasi kunyatsoendawo kuchikoro nekuda kwekuti chini zvinhu zvachinja zvese hazvo kubva masukufisi mayunifomu.
Hatitokwanisa kuti izvo wanga achitodzingwa vhikini yese anga haana kuenda kuchikoro anga akadzingwa saka takatozoita zvokukwereta tinotova nezvikwereti zvokuti mwana aende kuchikoro.
Ndaenda kuchikoro nekuti ndabhadharira school fees. Everyday togodzingwa mari yechikoro hatina, uniform hatina, masokisi hatina, hatina.
Thina sibone ngathi uMurambatsvina wasifake ubunzima obukhulu kakhulu ngendlela yokuthi laphana sasikwanisa ukuziphilisa but okwakathesa sakwanisa ukuthi siziphilise ngoba sathengisa ilutho kalapha sasithengisa kathesi ikhansili siyavala so methi ngawuthengisa uqala uyebhadala kokhona ngayo ungabonakala uthengisa istaff sakho sonke siyathatha so siyabhadala inkalakade khona le khansili.
It isn't only traders whose source of income has disappeared.
Nekuti ndakaponzerwa boyesika yangu yaindibatsira upenyu hwangu zvakangoungana tatadza fandoita sei mari yacho handina kana kuti ndikaenda kumusha kwacho kuti iye ndinodya kana kundizive kuti ndichararama sei nemhuri yacho iyoyo yandinayo kana mari yebhazi chaiyo handina sadza zvanditoso tiri kurwadza asi hapana zvokuzviita nekuti tiri kutonzi mari remunomotobva muende kumusha.
Most who were physically forced into rural areas have not fared well.
Kwaive kungadliwa lutho ngibana kula muntu kundokuzile yimi ngedwa ngisiqondile nje kanje kuyabe kuvele kungadliwa lutho ngiyabe ngisila nje ngihamba khathesi kunje bese ngisila ngani sila ngokuthi bengihambe ebantwini ngihlakula nginganabantwana besikolo ningabafuqela lapha umama wabo omncane ngoba nanza amaphani akula.
kuyangiphatha kodwa ngoba impilo yalapha thina asingeke siyenelise thina abantu. Impilo yakhona ngeyimali, kuyafana ukuthi lo muntu orenta nje lo ujini phela. Uhlezi ukhitshiza imali. Khathesi sikwanza safika sathengisa isamende ukuthi angasa last year. Umuzi uthengisa amende, umuzi uthengisa amende. Ungafuni lokho yakho ubhadala usuthathela impahla.
Ukuzama kona kunzima, siyazama kodwa sizame ngendlela ebuhlungu. Ngoba konje la sasiholisa ingubo seliziningi. Namhlanje asisela.
Others have tried to find an alternative way of making ends meet away from the towns. Gold panning is one, though it too is fraught with difficulties.
Ngisemtsheketsheni kwakusukela kubo Murambatsvina. Sasingale sithengisa. Bathi sithengisa bobuya basidilizela, sasiphila ngokuthengisa ngithengisa ama-fruits yini, ama-frozen. Babe sitakusafuneki abantu estreetini abathengisayo ngandani. Babona ukuthi ngcono ukuzotsheketsha ke ungcono udingela imali ukuthi uzophila. Manje ngabhala kwamapolisa sebesilandela. Ngatshiswa wawuyiroli yamapolisa. Iyo yabeyatshisi amatende lawo esihlala kuwo. Lokunye okuncane sasisebenzisa amagalane okunye okunjani wasitshiyela izigqoko lempahla lengubo kuphela. Izigqoko ezabangasitshisanga lengubo sasizimbatha. Okunye konke batshisa. Bathi wona kuvunyelwe ukuthi sitsheketshe. Omunye wathi ekhuluma ngathi last week bathi bona bayebefuna ukuthi imali ingene kuGovernment. Bayebefuna imali.
And for people who had a rural home to go to, when they arrived with nothing but the need for shelter and food, the welcome was not always warm.
Since I was relying on selling the present free market, then through the cleanup operation, everything was stopped. No source of income. As a result, my children started to stop going to school. I started failing to pay house rent. In order to survive, I've got to sell some of my things I have, my property there. This bed is the only item I managed to fetch from Harare. When I came to my rural home, I found one of my houses was destroyed. The neighbors, the people who surround the place I was staying, they destroyed it. In fact, they don't trust people who are from Harare. They think I am of the other part. I've got to move from my rural place to the other place to stay with my mother